Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet for MLB 19, the show. This is Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden, episode 199. We're just one episode away from 200, and this will be the third series in the MLB umbrella that has went over 200, or has been 200 episodes or more. The road, I should say, at least the Road to Show series, because Simon Unger, of course, already has 200 videos plus, and so does, I believe, he's getting close to, if not already, Theo Bonds. So I think Theo Bonds, he's at he's at 238, I think, or 230 something. Anyway, getting off the subject here. We're checking out today's episode 199, and today we are going to be at home as we just got finished up that road trip, and we're of course in Denver playing against the Rockies. We lose that series 2-1, and now we're back home to face this 4-game set with the Giants, who normally are pretty one of the top teams there in the division. They haven't been so much so than probably the last maybe season or two. And this season looks like it's going to be the same thing again. They are 6-6 right now, currently in second place in the division. And the Giants are half a game back of the Rockies, as the Rockies are in fourth place right now in the division. So, that road trip wasn't a great one there for Bolden. With the exception of getting some training points, open up some caps, as you see here he's doing, and of course building some friendships along with his fellow teammates here, and of course having those relationships with those teammates and trying to have healthy relationships will help us later on as we go on this journey here to the World Series here in the show. So there you see we got some cap challenges here, and I believe that one was trying to get, 6 hits in 3 games. So these next 3 games, we got to get at least 6 hits here. And, so far these challenges that I've been having here, some of them have worked out, some of them have not. And we'll just try to see if we can try to meet up with this challenge here today. As we go ahead and go to the bottom of the first here with 2 runners on board here. Nobody out. And Bolden, he pops this one over to the foul territory near right, or near the first base, and that is not what we need to see from our big slugger here, as he has been having a tough go there. So we go now to the bottom of the second here. We're up by 4 here at home against San Francisco, and Bolden here, he's gonna rip this one out there to right center field. That's gonna drop down. Runner from second should come around to score. Switch spots with that runner, and oh no, Bolden's like, no, I'm gonna go for 3. So he gets a stand-up triple RBI there for himself, as he gets his first hit that he needs now of the 6 that actually he needs to get on to get something extra for his effort there. So we see a bit of a pitching change here now coming up here a little later on. Right after Bolden's at bat there. So they're going to bring out the new pitcher here, as they're already in the hole here pretty deep now. Early in this one's infield now up to bat here. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs for this youngster. And I'm really hoping that we'll see something going on here as we throughout the season here with this young man. There you see 5-0 now for the Padres, as Clay will go ahead and draw a walk. So just like in the Colorado series there, the young man's doing a great job here of drawing walks, looking for those pitches that he knows he can go after, and kind of sitting back on the ones that he cannot. So that's good, good hitter's eye there. Willie Dickerson up to bat there, 298 with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. We'll see what Dickerson did. Of course, Dickerson did a great job there in that series with Colorado. He hit 2 runs in, and of course got himself on board. You see there, that ball is getting dropped out there as he tries to make a diving catch, and that's going to drive in a run, putting Bolden now up in the scores a run there for Dickerson and for the Padres, as he's on board, coming back home now with a run scored. So now 6-0, going down to the bottom of the third, now 10-0 here. So looking really good now. Nobody out and 1 on. 0-1 count here for Bolden. Bolden, he gets a hold of this one here, but I think he does not get enough there to go deep, as that one's going to get caught at the warning track. But it is deep enough to bring home a run, I guess, in this case. Not really what he wanted to do, but hey, he drives home a run. So that's a sacrifice RBI there for him. We go now to the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th, 2 out, 1 on. It's now 11-2 ball game. And Bolden now going out to right field. This one's high and deep. It drops down into the glove, by all things, to the right fielder there for the out. And that wraps up the inning. So 11-2 after 5. We'll see how things go. You see there 10 hits for the Padres. We go now to the 8th inning. And we'll see now it's a 11-5 ball game. The Giants are starting to make their way back into this one, as we'll see Bolden here hits this one here high and deep, and it's going to go back to the warning track again, and it's going to stay in the ballpark. He just cannot muscle out home runs here this season. Remember, he had the same problem. I want to say it was 2 seasons ago, or maybe even last season, that he just did not have a good track record at home hitting home runs. And it wasn't really until we got almost midway through the season when he started producing some RBIs and home runs there in his own ballpark. Other than that, he was pretty fine everywhere else, especially against other NL West ball clubs. So I don't know. Maybe this is not the division he needs to be in. Of course, he has been very vocal about wanting to get, traded and going to somewhere else. But we'll see how things go. But yeah, we won the first game here of this series. 11-5 is your final score. As you see there, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. As for San Francisco, 5 runs, 11 hits in the ball game, as they just had a tough night here. So we're 7-7 now. We've leapfrogged over the Giants, and there you see a 6-7 record. They're just 1 game below 500, as we're right at 500. So we'll see if things will be a different story here, and hopefully it will get better for us. And more trouble there for San Francisco, as we go ahead and take a look who's going to be on the mound here for us. And it's going to be Danny Duffy. And today, well, it is Jackie Robinson Day. One of my favorite days in Major League Baseball. Of course, unfortunately, with what's going on right now in the world with the pandemic, not able to see that this year. And hopefully we'll see it next year. Hopefully we see some kind of representation of that, however they work out this season. I know I've been reading a couple articles online about this. Of course, by the time this is posted, it'll probably gone and passed and whatnot. But they're talking about having a 50-game season for MLB, which I'm totally fine for. And then I think they ought to let all teams be in it. Do some kind of like a 3-game series. The best team with the best record gets home field advantage, and you go from there. As you see there, Bolden goes chasing, they say, and so he is gonna have to take that one and think about that swing there. It wasn't even a swing. I don't know. I would have to argue that one there. It's 4-3 now here in the bottom of the 4th, as there's 1 on and 1 out. The count is full. And Bolden there is going to hit this one, and that one's going to squeak past the first baseman for the base hit. As you see there, Bolden wearing 42 there, as everybody is showing respect to Jackie Robinson, the first African-American baseball player to play for the Brooklyn Dodgers back in the 40s there. As we see we see a walk there drawn, as it's 8-3 there. Now we go to 9-6 here in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody on board and nobody out. 1-2 count now for Bolden, as he's looking for a pitch there. That one's going to be a dribbler there to the second baseman for the easy 4-3 put away, as he is going to be taken out there and retired on that at bat. So a tough go here, as we're down by 3. We'll try to see if we can turn things around here in this one, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. It might be already too little, too late, and yeah, that's pretty much the case here. We end up losing this one. The final score 9-6. Bolden 2 for 4 in this one. Not a little bit better than his first game in this series, but they do not pick up the win. and they're going to have to go back to the drawing board there to figure out what they need to do. So I will tell you this, Bolden has been very patient on a lot of pitches there, but of course, a guy who hit 94 home runs for the season, he's going to have to be even extra patient when it comes to the pitching. As you see here today, he's going to get a day off here. Oh, okay, maybe get somewhat of a day off here. He's going to come up with a pitch hit situation. We're down by 5, so they're trying to see if he can get a rally going here for us. Bottom of the 7th, 0-1 count, and we'll see. I believe Bolden will go ahead. Yeah, he'll go after that pitch there. It'll be the second pitch in the at bat, and he is going to get into a double play there, right there meant for him, as the Giants try to get rid of the slugger there, and they do so as they go ahead and win this one of a final score of 10-1. Ouch. Tough day there. That is definitely one of those games that you have to really take in and analyze not everything, but analyze what went wrong for you guys, for you in that game. And that's something that I believe they're going to have to take a look at here as they get ready for the 4th and final game here. So the last chance now to try to break even here in this series with the Giants. As you say, take a look there, 14 hits for the Giants, 10 runs scored, 1 run, and 5 hits there for the Padres. So not a good night there at all, really, for any of us. But for the most part there, we got to get rid of that. We got to get that out of our mind there and get back into this ball game here. As we take a look, see there, we're just 2 games below 500. And we're going to have to see what we can do now to the Giants. We've got to return that favor to them and pick up a nice victory here in today's game. So go to the first inning here, dynamic challenge there. You see he needs to see, we're going to have some options here. I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can just drive in a run. Should be a decent and pretty easily be one of the best ones we can go with right now. But oh no, we're going to go for a power swing and I believe try to drive in a run here. So we got to use a power swing and try to drive in a run here. This one's going to go high and, well, not too deep, as that was going to be a failed challenge there. It's supposed to power swing and drive in a run, and that's not what we did at all. So we'll go to the 3rd inning. Another chance now here for another dynamic challenge, and we'll see what he's going to do in this one. And bottom of the 3rd here, up by 4 runs. And there again, just cannot get that ball past the infield. And another failed challenge. Hit for a single or better. And again, did not do that. As you see there, the current standings right now, Los Angeles in first place, as we're right there in 4th with 2.5 games back the division leader. So we'll go to the 5th inning now. 4-0 still. Bottom of the 5th with 2 out. And, of course, the big man up here to bat. And he's going to hit this one. And, oh, thank goodness. He is finally able to get a base hit here. He's going to go for 2 instead. And he is there safely. No problem there. Nice nice double there. Getting himself in scoring position as he gets his 10th double of the season. And able to get in scoring position. So 2 out. And 1 on here. We'll see what the young guy. Actually, no, it's going to be Chris Iannetta instead here. So Chris Iannetta hit by pitch earlier in this one. He's 0 for 1. I see the Friar there trying to get everybody fired up about this and try to see if we can get a rally going here and try to score some more runs as we're up by 4. And you can never be too sure, especially with these Giants here or the way they play. That one is not going to drop in there. That's going to be an out, and that's going to retire the side as San Francisco is able to leave, have one stranded out there for the Padres. It's 4-0 here as we go to the 6th inning. So now we'll flash forward to the 8th inning. We'll see what the Padres can do now with nobody on board and nobody out. As it's a 4-1 ball game here, and Bolden's going to launch this one over the right field with a right fielder right on top of that one very quickly there. No problem there for getting that one. As you see there, Padres win this one here with a final score 4-1. Nice job there as they are able to get the series split here today at Petco Park. And Bolden, of course, will be 1 for 4 here in this game. So he's now, what, 4 for 12. Yeah, not the best, but it could be better. As he gets a double here in today's game, and most importantly, that dub for the team is more importantly is what they're looking for there, and that's what they did. So they get the split. They don't get the series win, but they do get the split. And that's going to help them out even more so here, as at least try to get up in the standings there. And we'll take a look there. Coming up, the next series is our final home stand before we go back on the road there to Arizona. But we'll face the Dodgers at home. They're currently in first place right now in the West. And we'll see if we can knock them off that pedestal coming up in episode 200. Honestly, there's nothing really special about that episode. I really try not to get into that kind of stuff. Maybe when we get to like a big number like 500, maybe I'll do something special. But for the most part here, that is it for this episode here on the Road to Show with Rashad Bolden here on MLB 19 The Show. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, that really helps me out a lot there. Let's try to get let's try to get about 50 likes on this video here before I bring out the next video. Also, not to mention, also if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of when this series or any other series here on the channel is uploaded to the channel. I try to upload as often as I possibly can. Road to Show is going to kind of be sprinkled pretty much through maybe the weekends here on the channel. It's more of a weekend thing until soccer comes back, and then I'll start go back to doing soccer videos again. But for the most part here, Road to Show will be kind of a weekend thing. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys want to help us out here on the channel and be a part of the channel in another way, we do have a Patreon page. Check that out. You guys can be Patreon members there. There's some pretty good perks there that you guys get when you guys help us out here, but with buying new equipment, programs, all kinds of stuff here. Everything that you guys give to us in Patreon goes right back into this to the channel to make the channel even better, bigger and better. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.